Yeah, thanks very much, Paul. A very good morning to you at home. Yes, a cold front indeed hitting the Western Cape. It's moved over the Western Cape now and it leaves behind a lot of rainfall for today. Showers and thunder showers forecast all the way throughout the southwestern parts of the country and the southern coastlines as well. We can see widespread showers and thunder showers extending through that entire southern coast between PE and Cape Town. And of course, a lot of snowfall as well, that lighter area there representing all of that snow. So a lot to talk about for today. Very cold conditions behind all of this, and they, of course, is the cold front. It's moving through today through the eastern parts of the country. It should affect the high felt as we move through the day, of course, depending on where you are. But yes, it should affect the entire country by the end of this evening. Taking a look at what this is all doing to the country, well, you will notice that there are a lot of weather watches for today. The first of which is for conditions highly conducive to the spread of veld fires over the interior of Mpumalanga. The second, of course, is for gale force winds of about 65 kilometers per hour along that eastern coastline of South Africa. Again, the result there of that low pressure system. And of course, we have disruptive snowfalls as well in three major areas there, extending all the way from the Western Cape towards the KwaZulu-Natal interior and most of the Eastern Cape. And lastly, we have the possibility of localized urban flooding just around the Cape Town area and surrounding areas along that coastline there. So that's where we're seeing those widespread showers and thunder showers for today. Definitely something we have to keep track of there. Now let's move on into our localized weather here. Temperatures between 19 and 22 forecast for Gauteng today. Later this afternoon, we'll see that cold front coming through and it should result in a cold evening. So be aware of that. Bit of wind coming in as well. Now, the same forecast for Limpopo, although a little bit warmer at the moment. 31 degrees in Messina and Thohoyandou, 33 in Palabora, and of course, Polokwane peaks at about 26 degrees. Again, that cold front going to move over later this evening and bring temperatures down just a little bit. 33 in Skukuza for today. It's going to be a sunny one throughout most of Mpumalanga. What a beautiful day it's going to be there. Ermelo peaks at 20 degrees, Middleburg 21, and Mbombela peaking nice and warm there in the higher 20s as well. KZN, now this is already starting to feel the effects of this cold front. We're starting to see some rainfall possibly coming in. A lot of that rainfall is going to be forecast for this afternoon and this evening. It's going to move through the area, and of course for this afternoon a maximum of only 21 in Durban. Behind the cold fronts, the Eastern Cape, well, a maximum of only 9 degrees forecast for Graaff-Reinet as well as Somerset East. PE peaks at 13, East London 14, and showers and thunder showers forecast throughout Kumani, Cradock, Graaff-Reinet expecting some snowfall for today, and that snowfall continues in towards the highlands around Oudtshoorn, around Worcester and around Lionsburg. So be aware of that. 7 degrees maximum forecast for Lionsburg as well as Beaufort West. Cape Town peaking at 11, the same in Mossel Bay. Very cold conditions continuing in the Northern Cape, at least for the southern parts there. Snowfall possible for Sutherland and peaking at 5 degrees Celsius. Very, very cold indeed. And of course, this is by far the strongest cold front that we've seen moving over the area for this season. So there you have it. The Free State. Now we start getting a little bit further north, and of course up here in the Highveld we're feeling less of an effect from the cold fronts, in part because of that dominant high pressure system that we saw over the past week. But a 16-degree high forecast for Kroonstad and about a 19-degree high forecast for Sasolburg. Moving on into the northwest province, last but not least, Mahikeng peaking at about 20 degrees Celsius. A fairly warm day here in the northwest and a mostly clear day as well forecast. Quickly, let's take a look at what's happening into tomorrow, because this is a very, very different story. Take a look at this. Tomorrow's forecast is clear throughout the southeastern coastline. Now, the reason for this is that we're seeing a high pressure system coming in. It's going to dominate this entire central interior of the country. So very, very lucky indeed, because that is going to start to warm up the conditions there. Although by tomorrow we're only still going to continue to see cold and very cold conditions. So it will only just make a start at warming up, and we should start to see that warming up over the next few days. That's where we're going to leave your weather for now. Stay tuned with Morning Live.